Much better. Hello, my name is the Dark Rider, and for those who are wondering what that name means, Google it. What am I, your smartphone? Sorry, my head hurts. Today, I would like to talk to you about something I haven't talked about in a while. Something that is very close to my heart. That's right, I'm talking about cartoons!
Oh, how I love them since I was a kid. And as much as I would like to talk about them all day, we will mostly be talking about cartoons of this current era. Cartoons that are on TV right now. Things have changed a lot, but I'm sure we'll find something just as enjoyable.
We'll talk about cartoons that put in a great effort when it comes to entertaining children, while others just suck. And on that note, let's talk about Adventure Time.
I'm sure many of you are aware of this show's existence and its ever so growing popularity, so I'm not going to dabble on its characters or story too much. I only ask one question.
Is it still any good?
Now don't get me wrong, I think the show is very entertaining and all its characters are funny, but watching it for a very long time, I noticed a little trend happening with the show itself. At first the show was nothing more than random acts of comedy. That is, until the episode Mortal Recoil. In this episode, Finn and Jake must stop a new evil in the land known as the Lich, whose sole purpose is to kill all life.
Sounds like an average Monday for all of us, right?
After this episode, it seems like Adventure Time tried to keep this narrative alive by introducing more story to affect the characters. The return of the Lich, Finn's new girlfriend, all these things to show that the story is moving forward in its own timeline, leading up to some big conclusion. But is it working?
Well, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I love how far Adventure Time has come, but if you ask me, this entanglement of random comedy and a simple narrative is putting Adventure Time in this sort of limbo on trying to decide what it really wants to be.
I guess many of you could argue that both of these elements are being balanced out well, but I have to disagree. To me, the random episodes that we get during the season seem just so out of place, and when we do get an episode with an actual narrative story, they seem either pointless or rushed. Biggest examples would be the episodes Lemon, Hope, and Betty. What I think is even worse is that with Adventure Time's success, many shows try to copy the same randomness foolishness while trying to keep a strong narrative. Some shows try juggling these well, while others don't.
I like Adventure Time. I just wish it would just pick a path of where it wants to go. I personally would want to see it stick with its narrative story while trying to keep its comedy serious, unlike some other shows which just throw anything to the audience. Nevertheless, Adventure Time will always be one of the greatest shows for tweens and kids of all ages. Tune in next time as I talk about shows that I like and some that just piss me off. Actually, a lot of shows have been just pissing me off. Well, until then, stay classy. Yeah, that was lame.